I'm Amanda Northcross. I'm in the Department of Environmental Occupational Health, and I'm an assistant professor. I got my start in public health, probably a little bit different than most people. I studied engineering all through school, and it wasn't until I did a postdoc at University of California, Berkeley, that I really got my start in public health, and it was really because I wanted to try and connect the work what I had learned as an engineer to make that work a little bit more directly applicable to people and helping improve the health of people. I think right now we're in a very exciting time within environmental health. I think the field itself is really starting to mature, where a lot of the work and research that's being done is really trying to find connections between environmental health and other fields, and also help us better understand how we live and where we live has an impact on our health. I think the best advice that I've ever received is really to know myself and to make decisions that allow me to be true to myself. In my free time, I try to not think about science at all. I like to sew, I like to make things with my hands. So I sew, I make body products. Most of it is skin creams, but I've just started playing around with soaps as well. I want to be able to use products that are made without lots of toxics and things that we're concerned about. So I make it for myself, and then I make it for friends that beg me once I give them a sample, and so yeah. So I also play capoeira and I ride my bicycle. Okay, so if I could ask one person, living or dead, a question, I'd want to have a conversation with Wangari Maathai, and not just hopefully be able to ask her more than a question. Where did she get the energy and the strength to really achieve the things that she had done? She was an environmentalist, a Nobel Prize winner. She was one of the first female Kenyans to get a PhD. She was also really active in their political system, in their parliament. And so I would really want to know what was it inside of her that drove her to be able to make those accomplishments. My research is focused on understanding air pollution concentrations and how they impact health, and I do that in several settings. I've worked internationally, really focused on exposures to smoke from women who cook with solid fuels or kerosene or really dirty burning fuels. More recently, I'm conducting work in Brazil to understand the impacts of an industrial power plant on a local community. And here in DC, we're really focused on trying to understand air pollution concentrations at a much smaller scale than what the EPA network allows us to do. What I find most gratifying about teaching is the excitement that students get from learning about all of these issues around environmental health, and some students get the spark and want to learn more and want to be able to do more. For me, that's really exciting, just to be able to kind of help them along that journey. So I'm Amanda Northcross, and I hope you join us here at GW.